What are we working with? Okay, that's live. Is this live? Yippee! Okay. Okay. Oh, hello. I'm reading too many chats. Got too many chats open. Okay. And now we're just chilling, making sure my computer isn't exploding, making sure our audio and video are like synced, and there's nothing disastrous going on with the stream. Probably just gonna put up a lobby or hop on QM in just a sec, but we want to make sure everything else is good to go for this evening. Okay, we'll see. Yeah, okay. I think I should know who this is. Who are you? No clue. Seems like an older head. We have a lot of older SGC friends in common. And I feel like I should know who this is though. What's the team?
How do I look? Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime.
Okay. Shade? Shade doesn't play this much, does it? Because Shade plays Phil. Oh, okay, wow, yeah, that's what he did. What's on the ground? Alright, okay. My pillar! Why didn't I look? Why didn't I find it? What? What if I... This is fine. That's not what I thought that was. Rollback? Didn't want the tube to explode. Okay. How about break it? I don't think the villain has this ability. Game, I would like one of this. Okay, I need to take this out of windowed as well. Who is? I feel like I really should know who this player is. That's gonna bother me forever. Okay, they're good. Patient, just giving me the space to work with. Very patient, just waiting for me to make mistakes. The roll back is not okay. What? The potential is like 80 and up, so I don't get why the rollback is that bad. My ice. That's not level 3. They did it to me! That's not... Fair. Oh, yeah. Bike guy is peak always. And I did the one thing I couldn't end eager to save my life doing that. Man, I really thought they would just backdash call shot. They're so... They're patient. They're just waiting for stupid stuff. Excuse me. This is fine. Oh, okay, okay. My jab got heated. Oh my god. Like the level 3 of that. Oh shit, level 2. Demon attack. Monster? Yeah, okay. Robot comes back up. I don't like my button mashes, please. Oh, wow. I love my Irish. I think I'm a level 3. I literally lost the game on that. Why would you call your assistant press there? The game's literally over. Whatever.
One more time.
Where was my level 3? That's bad. Mapping behind the assist. Done two. killing bomber. Really? God. I'm greedy. Oh, I'm not. I feel like if you're gonna do that, you can just press 2 HP.
Let's do this in one take. Action.
This is still stay. My super never came out. Ah, weird. I think I did it too late. Where's my assist? I. No. Just die. To the other corner. I just want to miss this game. Ah, boy. Kill me. Yes. Am I dead? I have to do that. Yeah. Nice. God, how does this character deal with H bomber or with L bomber? Am I able to?
Cameras rolling.
Am I able to MGR from farther? I play the other side of that matchup. I hate life. And they don't respect the falling button. Really? They didn't get my MGR. super. Insane. Yeah, I think I'm fine with this. I'll take the space to get like. I need to stop jumping. Can't really do much in the air versus a grounded Robo. Can I can do like a jump to me. That is an option. It'll break armor. They're really good. I really should know who this is. That spacing with Luger was phenomenal.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, barely didn't break that in time. Okay. Don't really have a safety HC. I just wanted to kill me. It's not quite enough. And a monster? No. They have fuzzy stuff too. Like. Hey, can I get my? She teleported. She. What? I dropped my confirm, yes, but like, ironically, she teleported. And now I'm just. Okay. It's fine. Alright, one more and then we'll get the event going and I'll play Sato. Oh my god.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime.
Hello. I'm not getting much off this. I'm mashing tag. I stopped mashing tag the one frame they reset me, killed me. Bunk.
get my button matches. Why am I not just throwing you? You're doing that with all bomber all the time. Ah. Stun both. Stun both and have it break for some. No, you're safe. I mistimed it. Excuse me. And for her neutral special, a gun. This game hates me. Yeah, kill me. I don't know. There's a. I believe in this team. I think it's pretty good. I also kind of hit a wall with playing solo, so I wanted to try something else. It's just solos. I mean, so this team is hard. I don't make things easy for myself playing this game, which is probably one of my biggest problems. But I think that team is stupid. I think people need to respect Copter a lot more, because like Sage runs it and then no one else does for some godforsaken reason. But yeah. It's looking like it's just gonna be two folk, so just do this. Okay, well, yeah, the event's actually starting, so I'll do the funny preface. Hello, welcome to Skullgirls Get Gr8. Today's gonna be a pretty short run for the event itself, but that being said, Skullgirls Get Gr8. We'll have people sign up. We will try and match you with someone around your skill level. We will have you all play a set amount of games. In today's case, we might even just play 7, because we only have one Uber signed up for today. And we'll watch you all play. In this case, I might be the one playing versus them. But we will watch you all play, give advice, and like at the end we'll try and give you a spark notes of here are probably the biggest things for you to focus on that will give you the largest improvement, or like the largest noticeable improvement. So we're kind of just watching y'all play, giving y'all feedback, hopefully guiding your progress to being a better Skullgirls player. But yeah, so that is the deal. I think we're going to try and just run one advanced test after this. We've fallen off the ball on that a ton, but we will get Ray in here. I think I'll be the person testing them. Obviously, I'm still going to, like, go at it, but I'm not going to lie, this is probably more so of a formality than anything else. Ray has been signed up for this test for a while, and like I said, we've kind of dropped the ball, and Ray is quite good at this game when they're not trolling. But we'll get him in here, finally get him the red roll, hopefully, fingers crossed. You can't prove that. Oh, we have hours of VODs to prove that. You haven't given up yet? You still have a glimmer of hope for that game, even though it's been sunsetted into doom and despair? What, you don't want to go on to Marathon? Hope. Sony try not to ruin everything challenge difficulty impossible, apparently. Like, absolutely insane. That's okay, you can keep it. Oh my god. Watching Steam win by doing absolutely nothing for the past 15 years is diabolical. And then it's still sketchy because it's like all of our Steam libraries, none of them are physical media for the most part. So we do have that to worry about, and the one thing we're relying on is just Gaben is a beautiful soul, and they're a private company, so they don't need to care. But the second he dies, Loki, I worry. It blows my mind that most modern PCs don't even actually have disk drives at the menu. Or not disk drives, that's the wrong way to put it, but like disk readers. Because disk drive can mean two different things. No. We'll be doing Sato first. They just had a small little hiccup, so they'll be here in a sec. And then after that, we'll run your advanced test. And I need to figure out whether I'm going to have more hands as my team or as my solo, or I might play you half in solo, half in team, and see how that goes. Because I still personally don't think I'm qualified to be a great tester, because I am so inconsistent, but that's what we got today, so I need to just stop being a goober, and because this whole thing about me not testing started from me going, I don't deserve this role anyway, because Hydra low-key just gave it to me, I'm not gonna lie. Is this water bottle lid on so tight? Cheers. Yeah, okay, can do that for now at least. But let's... Alright. Where is the Sato fella at? Booting up. Right, Sato is on the way. Alrighty, here we go. So how's the weather? Go back into full screen. Do the funny. Okay. We got Pinion on the team. Unleash our inner rabbit flyers.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime.
Detect back into the corner. It's gonna be a little bit sketchy. I drop. Mash heavy punch. What's the mix? Where to use that to get a hit? Oh, that's right. Patience. Up to the corner. Okay, we're running these pain rails. I know she's pretty young, but that's a lot of bit of armor. Patience. We're not a knower. Okay. I'm assuming that 2 HP was a missing but wanting the level 3. If that was just your Street Fighter hit confirm, I would recommend probably trying to do E-Break instead. But if it was just but it's what it is. Oh, let me find my charger. Not keeping our laptop juiced up. Yeah, so things I'm seeing so far is overall a lot of hesitancy. You're letting me just kind of do what I want to. And I know, like, Beowulf Eliza is a really obnoxious matchup, but there are some things you should be looking out for. So, like, when you block H-Caught, I'm pretty sure Arm is just going to be a punish. I can understand making the choice to not do it there, because you won't get a combo afterwards. But those are things to think about, where if you ever block Caught, just Arm insta will get you a punish. At the very least, get the Eliza off you. Best case scenario, you're at a range where you get a combo in the corner, or you have a DHC with you have enough meter to DHC with Fate Mill. So that's a big thing for the matchup. So she can't chump check you as easily as some other characters, because you kind of just have that tool always, as long as you have bar. You still gotta be a little bit quick with it, but you have a lot more time than you think you do. That's the second time you've just been mashing on it and got some shots. So it's a little bit of a concerning habit. Okay. Expected the L chair and throw. Should be dead if you want to spend. So, because I know you're going to be holding armor like that, I'm genuinely just going to be calling my assist with my pressure, because it's really good at doing that. So your Painwheel, again, I know it's new, is pretty good side pressure. And reliant on armor and waiting for me to overextend. Where she has some pretty decent scramble combos. So. Nice. Out of space when I force the issue. Elbrus and Embrus are really good in that matchup. Does this work? I think it does. So those are tools you can use to check her. If she's staying grounded and trying to zone you a little bit more. Beyond that, I mean, it's kind of just hard. Obviously, if you're in the air and you can afford to parry the shots, that gets you a little bit more momentum, and then you still kind of have to play the mind game afterwards of will I, won't I, debt. But
Time to put on a show.
the downside of running H-Pinion with this team is it's a little bit awkward to use per neutral, but that, like, you are just using it as your, like, it is your neutral assist. Brain is not really going to be your neutral assist. You might use it to body block like shot on my team. But for the most part, you're going to want to call Pinion behind you and pressure behind it. Nice. Good use of the hit grab. I think you can hit punches and unfly one reaction to that. Okay, so we're relying on armor. Yumping? Should have done into right there. I disagree with spending. Even if you were thinking about OP. I would just go ahead and run the OP. Ideally before you max out on Dizzy, because I was just out of the corner for free. You kind of lost all advantage there by cashing out. And especially with your team, but in general, I'm a pretty greedy player. I value advantage over killing a character all of times, especially if it's the first of a trio. My toes. You gotta push block more. Good push block. I don't know if I agree with the spec though. You do get a chunk of damage. But like, yeah, that was a really good press. Oh, that was a very good space press. I don't think there was anything I could have done about that.
One more time. Who's next?
Yeah, this Bayo is very afraid and not using his assist to facilitate his game development. Nice. Up back with very good defensive work. That's nice. We're still matching. We got a push block. Yeah, that kind of just sucks. That's just a little unfortunate. But in general, you're not push blocking my Bella, and the grappler being point blank on you is spooky.
One more time. Get ready. Everybody mind your marks. Action.
That's it. Good push luck. Goes all same side. Ah. Double overhead. Got me being too respectful. I do think you need a little bit more of that energy though, just the I'm going in. Punk. Punk. Punk and arm. Nice. Good kill. That rolled back for me being unblocked. Unfortunate. Ah, you should have died for that. Risky, risky. Unfortunate drop. I know I just told you to push block more and push block baiting you. That kind of sucks. So, I know your pinwheel is getting into a bunch of scrambles, but part of what I think is happening is you're not taking the time to fly and set yourself up in the range pinwheel where it needs to be. You're kind of just, you're not comfy with moving with the character yet, so you don't really know what to do at her ranges, which means you find yourself kind of stuck in the other character's ranges instead. Excuse me, game. knew about that. Nice. That's a good push block. Got my overhead. Do you get a combo after this? You get a combo after that though. No. I didn't react just fast enough. Tis a lot of giant stepping, but it's working, so you have no reason to change it.
It all depends on your skill. Action.
You do H chip. Fair enough. Oh, he didn't jump. Good patience. That's nice. Oh, the drop scared me. Yeah, okay. No, there's a good amount to take away from that. Part of it I know is being nervous and giving me a lot of respect. And so it's a lot of getting a more game feel and understanding where you can push it and where you can't. A lot of the times where you didn't respect me worked out pretty well for you. So like when you did the double overhead as Beowulf, or I should say didn't respect me on advantage. Like it's hard to put it in words. It's weird. But overall, you need to be adding more to your opponent's mental stack. You need to be a bit more ignorant. Patience fans are good when your opponent is flailing. I am not usually one of those people on defense. And so that's where you start kind of going, oh, they're just giving me the space and time to do absolutely whatever in the world I want. They're just sitting here down backing because they're a Parasol player at heart sort of deal. So if you notice a person kind of shutting down like that, that's where you can start pressing the advantage. And that's where your team is a little awkward because you don't have the best assist for enforcing someone to do that. That being said, you can still use A-Train to keep them on the ground to force them to hold low throw. And you can use Pinion to try and enforce at least a little bit of pressure. It's H-Pinion, so there's a lot of startup and it's really telegraphed, but you can combine that with the ability of Beowulf to jail people with his big chair on buttons, with stand heavy punch, with sweep, with 2 HP, that you can kind of start garnering at least a little bit of respect and then force them to shut down a little bit more. But it is hard with your team. Do not get it twisted. But yeah, that's honestly the biggest thing for the Beowulf. The paid meal, growing pains, you're learning. Not going to comment much on the combos. It is what it is. It's part of the learning process. Biggest things for pain wheel are kind of just I want you to try and focus on playing your ranges more. I want you to focus on spacing first, buttons second. And sometimes scrambles are just gonna happen, and so like don't take this as avoid scrambles always. But one of Pinwheel's strengths is straight up just her jump medium punch. Like that is a button of all time, and if you get used to resetting neutral to a point where you can threaten that, Pinwheel is more or less in control of the game when that is the neutral state. It is very predictable, so you're very often not going to hit people with it, especially if they're a bit more patient. But you're still controlling the pace of the game by doing that, and then once you force them to block a jump medium punch, you can then refly, you can fast fall. Like, you have a ton of options available to you. You can also just take the push block back off, call your assist, and fly again. It enables a lot of her basic game, and it kind of just feels like you could try and focus on playing that spacing game more. Because the other part of it was she was just afraid, and you relied on armor a ton. And it's good versus certain players and certain scrambles, but you do it that much, and I made a comment of it where I'm so used to dealing with it with Super Funk, and I have Copter, so I can genuinely just run at you, call Copter, block any metered reversals, watch Copter eat any armor, and it is really hard for you to play that way. In like controlled offensive situations where I dictate the interaction. So food for thought there for Pinwheel. Band, I liked a lot of what I was seeing. I did like the space brasses in the second half of the set. Again, I would argue possibly too many giant steps. That being said, it kept working, so you had no reason to change it. So it's just something to be... Make sure it's a call-out, not a habit. And then overall, across all three, a lot of it genuinely is... I know I said this earlier, but it's still a bit of game feel about... I know when and where you're going to give me a ton of respect, and I know when and where you are going to send it. So there was, I think, 3 times repeated, like, where we had an interaction close to round start where I forced you to block Copter. You did push block. I'm banning you. God, that interrupted my train of thought. I'm so upset. You did push block into PBGC chair toss right as Copter ended, and I threw you for it every time. There were 2 or 3 times I noticed you were just straight up mashing while I was comboing you. I dropped and you got the hit. It's a bit of a dangerous habit. It's not inherently wrong, but some characters have a very easy time just turning their basic combo strings into burst baits, Parasol being one of them. So take caution when and where you commit to something like that. And then I think you mashed once on all times on incoming, like mashed once on incoming, so you would have had at bare minimum 14 incomings, and you chose to mash out of one of them. Ideally, I would like to see it a little bit more. Again, it's weird because it's like I play very reserved, so I can understand not wanting to do it. But it's kind of hard to say in retrospect. But if you VOD review the set with someone and pay attention to where and when you mashed versus where and when you kind of just let me run at you, I was pretty comfortable feeling those game beats. So it's not plain as simple as mash more or mash less. It's think about the situations where you are and aren't and tune those dials individually. But I think that's a lot of
what I have to say for the most part. Overall, like if you had to condense it all down to one, your team is very snowbally, and you're not quite ignorant enough, at least in the right ways with Beowulf, to get that snowball going. I guess another thing to say for Beowulf is pretty much always you are just doing air blitzer into down back blitzer. Sometimes you even messed up and went straight down and just died for it, which happens. It sucks sometimes. But like call train or call pinion and get taunt out, and then start doing nonsense with hype blitzer. Just start doing what Ruby does and gain and spend resources on a dime. Because it is obnoxious to deal with. And then again, just kind of adding more mental stack to your opponent. I think that's the biggest thing your Bayo has to work on. But yeah, unless you have any further questions, I think I will be getting the advanced test for Ray going. Why does Mario just have a public... Alright. Alright, Ray. Time for you to be tested. Okay, so this is no longer, well, this is kind of Get Great, but this is our advanced test. This is for getting the advanced role. Like I said earlier, low-key, this one's kind of a bit more of a formality, because Ray signed up a while ago and has gotten very good at this game. That being said, they still gotta prove it. So this is a 1st to 10. This is not flat 10. This is not anything like Get Great. This is a 1st to 10 versus one of our testers, in today's case, me. I'm gonna sweat, I'm gonna go at it, and then at the end, they do not need to win the 1st to 10, although in all likelihood they probably will versus me. It is not about score, it is about looking for specific things, looking for game intuition, looking for consistency, just like the whole package, making sure, yeah, no, you know this game well enough, you're well-rounded enough, we feel comfortable calling you advanced. And so yeah, that being said, I think I'm going to start off playing solo, and then I'm probably going to swap to the trio at some point, but I'm going to sweat. I'm going to give it my best, and we're just going to see... Yeah, punish me for that. You. And I mean, sometimes you just get soloed. That's what I would say. No, you're just waiting to pillar of creation me. Excuse me? That was level 3, your assist should have exploded. Alright, you got lucky. What do you do with this? I don't know. That's a really good command. Okay. That's low-key a little unlucky for you. But be very, very careful. Even if I like didn't get the punish on the throw, I was going to level 3 your band. That was just coming straight up. Versus specific characters, solo, understand when there's bar in the tank, they're probably just spending the full assist. Because it is genuinely just an insane amount of damage. Maybe I should cancel. How do you keep me in the corner? Ah, okay. Up high? Okay. A little bit of spaghetti.
we're cheating. Right. Yeah, kill me, please. Kill me, please, for that. That was such a bad choice. What did I just do? Oh, no, no! I got too focused on hitting the head. Ah. You're doing that up back air dash a lot. I should be checking you with jump light kick more, but I mean, that game was firmly in your control.
One more once. Time to put on a show. Action.
Pressure behind your assist like that. Risking it all. Just getting soloed in the corner. Insane. Yep. Unfortunate timing. I think you're probably dead anyway to dash up jab, but okay, but we do have a little bit of a solo problem, it would seem. What did these do? Excuse me, I was trying to hit the head so this wouldn't happen. That's it. Okay, yep. Get me off you. I think you let that Hebrew rock a little too long. I think you're dead. Nice charge light kick. Ooh, okay. I know what you're fishing for. A pillar! Okay, kill me. Down low, you finally went low. But you did this at max ability? Am I dead to nonsense? Nope. You can't do something that slow. Not when I put your bar in the tank. Although if you had done dash up throw, you would have smoked me.
One more once.
But I was trying to instigate, so I was waiting for you to jump.
True love we're making. Action.
Good spacing in general. Good call your sis to cover you. Woo! Second corner. Why did I burst that? What am I doing? Nice. Cheat. Cheat. Cheat all the way. It's the same side. Same side. I was right, but not right. Where?
One more once.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's
I... Good. Good BBGC. Alright, how do you play this matchup? Boop! Spaced. This is gonna do it. He chose aggression. I respect it.
one more once.
We'll get to 5, and then I'll swap to the trio, and we'll see how this changes. Nice DP call. What did I just do? What did I just do? That didn't combo. Call your assist. Okay. So I'm gonna swap for the trio for now. I might swap back to solo later. I have some thoughts on why you are really struggling versus solo, or at least solo Parasol, but let's see how it's going. Oh my god. Really didn't catch it. Nice. Not so nice. Get the combo. Up. Okay, we got 5 bar in the tank. Careful calling an assist. I will. What an L trick. Okay. I'm not gonna lie. I think I would have liked to see you SSJ after that L train. Just get me in the corner. Oop. Kill me. Am I dead? Not quite. Yeah, no, I'll do that though. Just drop the top, dude.
One more once.
How do I look?
Make it flashy, guys. Let's rock.
Nice upward. I pillar level 3'd you there. Your band should be dead, and you had no way to get out of that. Even if I didn't hit your knee, I just level 3, you had enough time to John Church there, I guess. Heavy counter hit? My bad. Honestly, that just sucks off the head. No, my DP. No, my DP. Kill me.
Everybody warmed up? Action!
That one? Overstun me. I'm so... this character. And what am I doing? Combo. Okay, kill your assist for that. Make me regret it.
One more time!
Albus, Horace,
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime!
They were just dancing. We're not Patience fans. Yeah, we're kind of just running face first into our problems. We're not being patient and letting me swing at nothing. We're swinging behind our assist always, and it's leading to a lot of happy birthdays. And then the drops are just tough, which is usually something you're a lot better about. You've cleaned it up a lot. Very genuinely does just feel like it's an off day. Like, nice. Get them both. Can you kill them both, or are you just gonna snap? Okay, fair. I don't think you had enough damage to quite kill them both. Carousel 3 bar. Be very careful with your assists. That was... The punish for that is different because I'm in the corner. You're kind of getting pulse checked. That's not good in that combo. I thought I had more dizzy.
One more time.
I'll give you that timeout. Quick. Yeah, unfortunately, Eliza's really good at getting around that assist. Okay. Holy shit. Fair enough. Cross that. Good B. OTG. You parry. Okay. Okay. Yeah, no, that was... we both know that was not a great day for you. Those drops were tragic, genuinely. Yeah, I brought that up a little earlier. You kind of just got hit by everything. I was... Yeah, it do be like that some days. So, like... It sucks, because I know you're there. And I'll talk with JP about this, but based on that set, we might ask you to try again. It's like I mean, you already know most of the things you did wrong. Like, the biggest thing was you and your assist just kept getting caught because I'd block your assist and then mash afterwards. Feels bad, man. One thing I will say, that I meant to bring up for the solo specifically, and this I think kind of goes back to just in general, you were feeling antsy and a very like not patient, wanting to force the issue. My Parasol outside of being stuck in Headless Corner, which has its own hell in and of itself, I feel like my parasol really got jailed in the corner all that often. I definitely caught you a ton. My back to the corner, just dashing up and doing low, fighting back. You were not prepared to deal with that. I think I hit you 3 or 4 times doing that. Other than that, you weren't great at covering just like super jump, jump, heavy kick out. And you don't even necessarily need to counter hit me for going for that, but just be ready to like back off and keep me in the corner as opposed to letting me super jump, heavy kick out, toss something down, and then land on you with jump, heavy kick, because your characters can't really contest that. Beat extent kind of works. I just never really got stuck in the corner in a really bad spot. I think that was the other really big thing. I noticed a ton more as solo, but that was probably true throughout the set. But yeah, as of right now, it's a no, even though we both know you're pretty much there. It's not a good day and it happens. Yeah, I think that will wrap up our stream for the most part. Why is Twitch telling me I'm streaming? Yes, I know I'm streaming. You know what? We might throw y'all all at Geese L. But I'll get the video going. And oh wait, no, they're playing Minecraft, not... I can't read. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna get the... Sorry, I'm getting distracted. I'll get the video going. Keep an eye out for TNS tomorrow. That is a very big bracket. The rest of the weeklies are doing their thing. I'm pretty sure Hunter is on break for tomorrow because of TNS. But beyond that, the rest of the week is the same. Y'all know the deal. Have a good one, y'all. Take care.
And my spectator.
That's okay.
Oh, nice! Ooh!
Oh, we avoided
Let's go.
it. Nice.
Oh, let me see it.
Hey,
Here's the combo.
you finished this. They
That's
died.
somewhat of a combo,
Nice.
yeah.
Hey, they're dead.
We're missing a few more parts
Not
to it,
bad.
but hey,
Yeah.
We got Abomination.
It's like we have some bombas, but like our knowledge of the mechanics of the game are not exactly there just yet.